Alright, I'm just doing a quick mic check real quick to make sure that that is working. But nice to see two people in chat actually. Yeah, stream will start in 9 minutes or so. There it says on stream. So, can you guys in chat hear me? Hey, let's Try's here. Probably no. I'm muting myself until end of countdown as soon as I get confirmation that somebody can hear me. If not, I guess I will just manually unmute and check. Okay, cool. You guys can hear me? Sounds good. You're good to go. All right. All right, so welcome to the stream. I'm trying to think how I want to start this. My name is Falterfire, and today's stream is going to be the beta patch. Yep, music changed because I swapped over to the actual game. So I don't know what the latency is going to be like for you guys as far as the stream goes. And we will see. Try to keep an eye on chat as we go through this. Let me know if there are any issues with the stream. I haven't streamed. It has been a long time since I last streamed, and I think every part of my setup has changed. I think this is a different mic. This is definitely a different headset. I'm on a different computer. So I think I copied my OBS settings successfully, so we should be good to go. But anyway, this is the beta. First thing you'll notice is that town looks different. Town looks cool and fancy and new. This is beta patch 1.1060. So for those of you who have not been following things, basically the short version is Breach Wanderers did not do as well as One Day had hoped. So after the 1.0 release, One Day was no longer able to continue making Breach Wanderers his full-time job and had to go find work elsewhere as a software developer, and as such has not really had the time to devote to finishing up this beta patch, which you'll see adds a bunch of stuff. The main thing, the patch itself is complete aside from localization to other languages, but with no way to easily handle those. It's kind of been stalled, and One Day hasn't had the time to finish it up. So for the past year, that's where we've been at. Like the last update to this beta was in there were some minor changes in July. I thought it was older than that, but the last actual change was in April of this year. So that's where that's at. If you're interested in playing the beta, there's a link to the Discord in the description of basically all of my videos. Join the Discord, you ask One Day about it, and One Day can get you into the beta. And so what else is in the beta? So there are no new quests, but there are, the big thing is there are some new skins, and along with that, every skin now has a new set of passives. There are also, as usual, tons of changes to various cards, some minor changes to existing passives. But it's been so long since I really played base game that I don't fully remember what stuff was in the what the actual base game passives look like. But I believe one event has changed. But anyway, so like, for example, we've got regular Rowden. You know, regular Rowden, gain 2 mana every turn, grow 2 when you trigger status, 30% bonus damage to frozen enemies, draw 1, work hard per turn. Then we have Magician Rowden. Magician Rowden is more spell-based, so instead of getting 2 extra mana every turn, his spells cost 20% less. And he gets 3 spell whenever he freezes an enemy. he gets fixed shield when he spends mana on casting spells, and he draws a spell from his deck every single turn. So you can see we have kind of a similar general thing, like the spell's cost minus 20% is similar to like gaining mana, in that it saves you mana, and drawing a spell from your deck every turn is literally drawing you an extra card of a specific type, but the actual details are different. Crystal Rowden, apply 15% of another random status whenever you apply status. Whenever you apply status, give the enemy Crystallize 1 if the status triggered. Frostbite and Burn effects are now affected by Crystallize, and Frozen and Shocked enemies take 5 more damage from Arcane detonations. So this is a very heavy status Rowden that loses access to the extra mana and the extra card draw, but in exchange gets a ton of built-in scaling from that Crystallize. And also just gets like a bunch of bonus random status. So on mobile, this is obviously going to be hard to unlock the skins because the skins cost the premium currency. So that can take a while to grind for. But if you're on PC, or if you have saves on both, you can, of course, move your save between platforms with the cloud save. You can just spend gold because on PC it's just, the one-time purchase. So I'm going to quickly click through all of the skins, but I'm not going to read all of the passives, just so that if you are interested, the stream, you can go back and check the stream later to see what all of the passives are. I have a lot of videos. I'm not sure yet exactly whether I'm going to show to. Not sure yet with the videos whether I'm going to post all of the videos that are recorded on the beta or not. Like, I got permission to stream this, but I don't know that I want to release videos on the beta that are now well over a year old. And talk about the beta as though it's a thing that's actually going to release, and I don't want to have to like paste a short bit at the beginning. It's like, hey, this is how things be, but I might do that. We'll see. And so yeah, there are a lot of passives. There's a lot of, obviously, with two new sets of passives for every character. That is effectively, in some ways, 20 new characters to play with. The cards are the same, but what the cards mean for the character can change quite a bit. And after I get done just quickly clicking through all of them, I will talk a bit about a couple favorites. And I specifically skipped Inna because Inna is the character I'm planning to play today, because when I am lazy, I play Inna. The other one I could play is Naema, because Naema is another character that I like a lot. But the Naema skin I would show off, it doesn't even have the name showing up right now because of a bug, but whatever. This is Primordial Naema. And Primordial Naema has like one build, but it's absurdly broken. It just goes infinite and then does unfair things, and it's great. But I will cover that later. So the Reaper skin, the Magear skins are both very interesting. So with regular Magear, the whole thing is like you're swapping between stances because you have this passive where whenever Trill dies, you transform the command cards into onslaught cards and you gain Arcane Rage. Reaper Magear never goes into Rage mode. He is always in the command mode. And likewise, Feral Magear is always going to be in Rage mode and is never going to be in chill mode. Feral Magear has 0 chill. I'm going to be playing Innaventor because, of course, I am. So Pugilist Inna is Punch Inna. So Inna finally has a Punch skin. I don't actually like this skin is good, but I actually do think I like base Inna more for strikes because I really like the base level 4 Inna passive for strikes. But the Inna skin we're going to be playing today is in Innaventor. So Inventor Inna, you get a random tool whenever you reach 0 mana. If you've seen me play this game, you know that there is nothing I like more than playing the focused minigame. Also, Inna will now have new tools at her disposal, which is going to be interesting. I could show you those in advance, but I think I will show them as they come up. And whenever we apply status, we get which one person, if the status triggered, which is functionally just going to be we have infinite wits. We get tertiary maximum hand size, which is always a nice bonus. And then, although we don't have the retain every turn, the retain tools, instead at the beginning of each turn, we upgrade a card from our hand this turn. So what this means is that not having the retain with the create tools at 0 mana is going to lead to us having to be a little bit careful. I believe this deck is my pocket deck that I put together, so I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm sure I don't need to look at this list. I'm sure I don't need to change it. I'm sure it will be great as is. We are doing pretty standard pocket stuff. I'm playing without a pool. There is very much argument to play with pool because there are a few new cards, most crucially Pocket Pearl, which gives us purity and heals us. But we can just hope that we find it naturally. What's the worst that could happen? And so yeah, oh, just to quickly go through this. We have Pocket Shield, Pocket Sand. We draw this when we hit 0 mana. We have Focus, so which obviously good if we hit 0 mana. Mana Jolt and Distill Elements. So the Distill Elements reduces our statuses, gives us mana if we reduce stuff, which means that we combine that with the Mana Jolt and the Frozen Hide. Quick Bolt is going to also be, we also draw that when we hit 0 mana. That's going to be a damage source. I am pretty good at making Quick Bolt work. Also, if you haven't seen this before, if you play with no cards in the card pool, I believe there's actually a new message for this. Hybrid mode, which is now actually explained in the beta. This is a thing on Life Patch, but you don't get the message. It just gives you the standard message that you will get the same message you get if you have any missing cards. But you have to have 0 in the pool in order to get hybrid mode. So this will give us the extra cards and rewards as if we were playing quick play mode. So that's going to be pretty helpful. Let's make sure we are not fighting. Okay, good. We are fighting Primal. We're not fighting Formless. All right, Shrine's also fancier. That'll work. I think we can deal with those with that set. So we're going to do 3 idols because I am feeling lazy. We don't have any transforms in the starting deck, which is probably a mistake, but I'm sure it'll be fine. We are probably going to go Mushroom Forest. I just like Forest more. Probably go... I really like the Wraith Prism cards, so that's probably what we're going to do. Alright, so we're fighting Destruction and Dread. I just have to remember that, and I will not, but you guys can remind me, I'm sure. You'll take those 3. I don't really think we need either of these. Neither of them is going to do a ton for us, I think. I don't like Enduring Sleeve in general, especially when we're playing with that card pool. And so, let's get into it. Yeah, all of those seem reasonable. Oh man, Overclock Engine. The problem is, it cuts into our fatigue threshold, and fatigue threshold is very important for us. But Overclock Engine can be insanely good. So this is a pretty good map. We can get 5 events. Yeah, we get 5 events and only. That seems very good. Anyway, so Burning Blade, I don't think does anything for us. Thirsty Fang is not amazing, but the extra damage is fine. Like, the Overclock Engine is absolutely the correct play, but I'm feeling lazy and I don't want to try and make Overclock Engine work today. I know, like, the problem is Overclock Engine just kind of takes over the whole run. Oh, but Overclock Engine... Now we're creating cards. Overclock Engine, sorry, does too much, I think, with creating cards. We've got to do it. I think we take the Charred Introspection. Normally we take the Focus here guaranteed, but with the Overclock Engine, I think we want the draw. And then I will always take the Charred Hobble here, I think. Because having that extra weak source is nice. And yeah, we're just going to go hard on events. Fang gives us another minigame, but I don't love that we are fighting, because we are fighting that one thing. It will... The big thing is that this is going to mess up my ability to hit 0. Sorry, unrelated to the thing. So the Fang minigame is thwarted by my brain not working, by hunger. So the problem you'll see here is that, like, we aren't able to hit 0, which is kind of the whole point of the deck, because, like, our stuff doesn't cost any mana. And the engine may straight up just, like, ruin our entire ability to do what the deck is trying to do. Because, like, normally we could hit 0 easily, but it's much harder when none of your stuff costs any mana. I will at least kill that. But, you know, it's not all downsides. This fight's still going to be easy. Because we get to do some nonsense. So, the mini game is that every time we hit 0 mana, we get a reward. So the reason we call it a mini game is because, like, the goal here is that we want to hit 0 mana as many times as possible per fight. Which is better here. Let's do that. You are not great hitting 1 mana. Let's try. Don't lie. We can probably just get the kill off of that. As one of the blights that, like, we can't get rid of, and that's kind of annoying. We just take purification fields so that we can hit 0, which will give us back our stuff, and that will give us the kill. Okay. I mean, legitimately, we are probably going to end up removing mana cards here because of the Overclocked engine. So the Ponder to the Forest Magic. Forest Magic opens up some stuff, but it's probably the Ponder. I think I can justify not taking the Forest Magic here. Shield Images got card. Yeah, there's a lot of cards got new art, and it's been so long that it's not new to me. Take the energy here. Yeah, more Shield Gant is good. I'm always here for some upgrades. Permanently upgrading things is fun. I honestly might upgrade this Quick Bolt because I like this extra damage here, and it's usually a pretty major damage source for this deck. Fortunately, that is not the one that draws the cards. We are just short of actually getting value there. That blade is obviously annoying. Wow. Hopefully we find our death field here. No luck. Yet. Will I find our death field? Wow. Okay, no luck there at all. It's not actually that good to play, but that's what I got. They're both already weak. And then we can gain shield. Playing that bomb was not worth it. That bleed hurts. Ugh. Actually, seems like just being awkward how this shakes out. I think we upgrade this. Yeah, we can do that and that. And we want to draw before we put that back. The plan here is Deadly Creativity. It's not going to be a great Deadly Creativity, but it'll hopefully be good enough. It'll definitely be good enough. They're already weak. Could play that, but I think I just want to do... Oh. Okay. It's actually kind of what I wanted to see, exactly what I wanted to see, so we're going to curse you. We're going to... Oh, wow. That is actually fun. Because this will now be exactly enough, or more than enough. So you're dead. We can play that, but there's no point. And now we're going to get... Hey! Frost Barrier from Frozen Eye doing work. Death Field round time. Yeah. Yeah, definitely on time. Could I just take Purification Field so I can... I think I want at least one shield. The place probably to copy this, because we're going to copy a creativity. Oh, that's not what I want to see. But it's fine. Purification Fields are for, right? Oh yeah, I got his bandages. One thing that is going to work out nicely here is that we can do this to hit 0, although the awkward thing here is that it's going to... not quite, well, no, we're fine, because we We're just going to get there on whatever value, actually. And yeah, the Arcane Link ended up doing stuff. There we go. So yeah, rough fight at the beginning, but we did get there. And lots of solid options here. For drops, Recurring Torment is both very good and not necessarily what we want. But I think of these options, it definitely is Recurring Torment. I don't think we can really use any of the others. The Impale doesn't do anything for us. Poison Splash is nothing. The Lightning Field is... If we were self-shocking, the Lightning Field would be okay, but I don't think that does anything for us. I think we just take the Recurring Torment. And then we cut, I don't know, maybe the man. The problem is, like, these two are very tied together. Honestly, I may cut the Ponder. I don't love it, but no. I think I just by cutting the Ponder. This is where it's like, I like all the cards and I don't like all the cards. I think it's definitely not Recurring Torment. I think that's good. I think it does the mana troll. This is no pull, yeah. Also, hey Zabu. And away we go. I have an Overclocked engine, which is causing me slight problems. Not saying. Because it's making the focus minigame more challenging. Okay. That's good. Actually, let's go ahead and get this set up. I haven't decided yet what I'm copying. The answer is probably creativity. Because of course it is. Doesn't quite work out the way I want it to, but it'll be good enough. I could probably upgrade the creativities, creative outbursts, because they're kind of, I keep wanting them to be upgraded and they keep not being upgraded. And I don't think we need to manipulate mana here. Actually, no, that's a lie. So if we do this, we can get one more card creation, which will make this deadly creativity that much better. And we may as well play that because there's no reason not to. Yeah, I know. I am the defender of the focus minigame in the Breach Wanderers Discord. We are gonna upgrade that. I think we probably actually want to put the we probably want to put the Recurring Torment on top of the deck. Is that true? Probably. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, Zabu has indeed been around for a while. So this now gives Doom, by the way. It used to be just straight up damage. I think that on life patch it's straight up damage. We do want that because we've got a creativity in hand. I think we just put the Frozen Head back. Because we draw that anyway. Yeah, I don't need to manipulate many here. I should have copied the Death Field. But I think if I can't, I just copy the mana. Whoops. Hey, so here's one of our new tools. Crystallizing Spray. Gives crystallized to any enemy. Yeah, it's not that much. It feels like more damage than it actually is, but yeah, it is just raw damage. And then that will be almost enough to get us there. We may as well spend a little bit of health that it's going to cost us to do this. There we go. Got him. Okay. The tough choices. Mana Bolt is very good. It got nerfed. It's no longer as busted as it was. It now is a flat amount of mana if you get certain damage thresholds. I don't know that we can hit those damage thresholds. Ultimatum is just always incredible. Just very good source of purity. Of course, Delve into the Room is Mystic Renewal. Mystic Renewal is a nonsense bonkers card that I tend to not take because I think it's boring, but it is incredibly good. I think we take the ultimatum. That's a way to get to 0 mana. I don't hate Spry Mushroom. I think Scroll of Recall, though, given what we're doing, this is a card we're trying to get. Like, both of these are very good. Actually, all 3 of these are potentially quite good. We're going to take the Scroll of Recall and upgrade the Ultimatum. Or just upgrade the Outbursts. Can we just upgrade the Outbursts for now? We're kind of relying on them to win the fights. I don't think we can cut another mana card. We could cut the Improvise. It's fine, but I don't know that we need it. Let me just cut the Improvise. We're just going to take events all the way up. Yeah, nothing useful here. Okay, this is... Do we have a... We do have an outfit. But we can at least, like, go there and get... And look at the outfit, because, like, this is the one where it doesn't give us a fight. I think I prefer Shield Gain +2. Oh, it's always a world... Miscreant is always the correct option in terms of, like, the actual power level. I just was feeling lazy. And by feeling lazy, I mean I want to do something different. I habitually underrate... Miscreant, like I said, it is a bonkers card, objectively. The Frozen Hide... kind of belongs to a world where we're letting the enemy take turns. We're kind of trying to avoid that. Kind of Frozen Hide feels overambitious. But it's also the card that just, like, doesn't do anything directly. And then we can do, like, any mana card and cut the Distill Elements. We have more mana cards than it looks like we do, just because, like, I have to remember, because we have, like, all of those 3. Okay. Once again, needing to take advantage of mana manipulation here. Also need to be careful because we are dealing with an enemy that has that one thing. I realize that I'm being incredibly eloquent here. Put this back with the Ponder, because I don't know that we actually care about the Doom. But if the fight does go long enough for the Doom to matter, we'll be happy we have it. Okay, there. This gives us a reason to keep the Doom on hand. This will also make it easier to deal with the Reflect. Yeah, the guy owes one thing. You know, with the stuff? Yeah, put that back for later. The answer is probably just creativity twice. Fortunately, we only have the 1 rank of shock, so it's not the deadliest creativity. But it, you know, not bad for a turn 1. I think that does make us feel better about the decision to cut the card that we cut, the Frozen Hide. Alright. Later, I hardly know it. Look, that making that sort of bad joke is my thing. You can't. Not okay with you stealing my bad jokes. Do your own bad jokes. Kind of counting on this Turk dying. Which we'll see if that happens. It's possible that both... Oh, we can definitely kill it if we need to. Or we can definitely brute force kill it if we need to, I should say. Just take that. And then, yeah, any card played here is going to take you out, effectively. Well, that could not have gone better. I guess it could have gone slightly better if we gotten, like, a bandage, but... well, Adventurer's Log is busted, so... It's just Adventurer's Log. We upgrade that because I think we want the extra mana leak. Probably just upgrade this for the extra draw. We can probably cut Ponder now that we have the log. Do like that upgrade, but again, like... Ultimatum is getting upgraded eventually, but not yet. Probably shouldn't have cut the Ponder, but it's just my least favorite of the draw cards. Okay. Routing here is... little more questionable, just because like we could get all these events, but I think the cards here are too good to pass it up, so we're going to go take the extra idols and go on our way. Okay, let's upgrade that, I guess. Start by setting this up on you. Ironically, upgrading the defensive field is bad for us a lot of the time because we are so reliant on mana, using it to manipulate mana because our other cards can't because of whatever. We are going to get a little more shield though. Okay. We would love to get an upgrade to our fatigue threshold to compensate for whatever. It's part of why we're taking like the double idol fights. Let's donk that guy. Donk that guy. Alright. Creativity, you. Doom, doom. I should play that before I shuffled. I wasn't watching how many cards were left in the deck. Should I even bother hitting this guy? Probably. I don't know. Because he's close to death, but he's not going to die here. Well, it comes down to how much life I want to pay to a quick bolt. And whether I want to risk this being nasty. The question, I guess, the other question is like, do I care if this guy gets a turn? I don't care if I get Arcane Blasted. I don't really care if I get charged. I think I just let him have his fun. Alright, we get that purity, so like we don't even super don't care about the Arcane Blows. It's your turn. Do I need another shield? Sure. We are kind of lacking in scaling right now. That is definitely a concern. But I think it's manageable. I hope it's manageable, I guess. Guess we can do this to finish you off. I think we copy the focus again. And, yeah, so would love a way to get rid of that, but he'll die at end of turn to stuff, so or you'll die now. Here's another one of the ones that, like, of course, I get when I can't use it. Trigger your wits twice to apply 14 arcane to any enemy. But unfortunately, that was the first time seeing it. Oh no. Oh no. Anyway. Agreeing this is funnier, but I think we're for that. Actually, kind of an awkward spot to be in. Fortunately, if we do this, we get exactly enough mana to do that. So we're going to take some... Okay, we can get Arcane Blast with that, which is good, because we're going to take some damage. Dork is threatened to actually deal damage, but I don't think it can carry out the threat. Not with. Our ability to actually do damage. Ta-da! Alright, more shield gain is always nice. This is technically a way to guarantee 0 mana. But I think this is better because we're fighting Bay later. This doesn't give us powerful, unfortunately. As far as reroll options here, I don't hate Essence Stat, but I do like Commanding Spirit a decent amount. I like Elemental Chitter. Now, this is super enticing. White Flame Shield is technically scaling, but not great scaling. Channeling Runes does get us... I guess draw Quick Bolt, but I can also draw Ultimatum. I think if we are holding pocket cards, we can force draw Ultimatum. I think we take that and just plan to cut it. Unless it overperforms this fight, which might. You never know. Oh, I should have upgraded that so then I could hit 0, but... yeah, because I could have played this and then... Oh, it's too late now. Don't get an Arcane Detonation here, but I do at least get to block almost all of these. What do you take for Bay later? Oh, took this, Evasion 3 this turn. Upgrade to draw 2 spells. It does. But once again, we're just in this awkward position where we just can't hit 0 mana. Definitely got to copy the mana at this point, I think. Okay, here's another one. We get to apply Shock, Arcane, and Frost for every card we created this turn, which is pretty nifty. So at that point, we just have to create some cards. Yeah, we have to forcibly draw the Ultimatum there because it was the only spell in the deck. And then we just have to make sure we have enough mana for both of these, which I think means we're just going to play it now-ish. We don't quite... No, because we want to get rid of that. The evasion. It's a little awkward. Do this to you. Because I keep forgetting we have this recurrent joint in hand. Which just gives us a way to get cards out of hand. Sort of. I guess we just lock you down as well. Just hope we get a 0 cost thing. Yeah, that'll do. Okay. Alright. Let's just delete you out of existence. Decide if we want to do anything with this. I think the answer is yes, because... Oh, hey. That wasn't why, but lets me do this, which will get us another detonation. And more weak, because that matters. And that'll do for now. It's okay, it's kind of good, it's decent, it's kind of a little bit fine. I feel like I'm being mocked. I feel like that is a mockery of the sort of way that I phrase things, but, you know. I do have a way of speaking. It's using words, that's how I speak. Yeah, Overclocked Engine is worth just so much mana. Essence Tap is good. Sword Evasion is also good against Pay later. Essence Tap is just pretty good, though. We'll take the essence out. Unfortunately, I would like hunger here because I would like a I would like the transform card. Maybe should have thought about that in area 1, but I was so excited with the 5 event. This path gives crystal egg, which is good. Potentially protect the brood, but we're not protect. Yeah, we are not a protect the brood deck, I think. I don't think we hear about any of that. We're definitely gonna go here. The reason we would go here is mostly for the double event. We can't use arcane, whatever, consistently. We're just gonna go here. Yeah, we'll just take the event. Okay, so we don't have any arcane hits. I don't think we do enough arcane detonations. I think we just take the damage bonus per total cards. Because like a 7, it's not a huge damage boost, but we don't have any, and just having a little bit can help a lot with overcoming stuff like getting weak applied to us. I maybe should have copied that. Oh well. Let's mess with your day. That is not what we wanted to see. All right. I'm gonna take. Debating if we want to take just 3 purification fields. Because that will let us hit 0 right now. I think we do. Because then we don't. Because the important thing is that lets us hit 0 without having to worry about tripping fatigue. And it's gonna take. We're gonna take a little bit damage from that, but that's fine. That is guaranteed to get us ultimatum, so we are going to play it. And neat trick here. It is not actually going to cost us... Oh, no, because it's not the upgrade version. We're on drawing one spell anyway. Never mind. Ignore what I was going to say about a neat trick. That was just things behaving as normal. Do we play the ultimatum? I mean, we may as well. I guess technically we do get a tiny amount of scaling here, but hey, there's a bandage. I speak using for each Wanderer soundtrack. You know, whatever works. There's definitely part of me that was afraid of getting got by cruelty, and then I remember that we're not fighting cruelty this fight. We get the part of this that matters. Yeah, we can take that damage. This will take out the purity. It doesn't work, so we should use the ritual. Yeah, I can't imagine it would. But it's the principle of the thing. Because I want to hit 0 here. Yeah, I am that dedicated to. I don't know that our enemies are weak enough, you know? Not as much damage as I would like, but we can get a kill at least. And then we just get a ton of shield here for free, which is nice. Pop. Oh. Was it worth it to do that? No, but I did it anyway. Oh right, this doesn't actually have stasis. It's the only one of those that doesn't, but it does get us a whatever. I'm good at words. It gets us a wits from getting an arcane detonation proc. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Can copy the channeling runes in case it misses, like that. You just pitch that. And then we can detonate you slightly. Alright, that's actually going to give us full value. I want to copy things. Odds of finding mana here are good. But I don't think I want to risk it. Alright, we would have actually made it, but... we're already holding all of those, so it's not a big deal if we do this right now. You're dead. You're not going to die, but you will take a bunch of damage. But we can draw more cards. And that means now you're dead. Everything is working exactly as planned. We're not getting as many debuffs as I was hoping for the elemental breach. Okay, I don't think barriers or anything there. I think we're just gonna reroll. Hope to see something good. Yeah, I would take the white flame card here if was what we got. If it was the best option. Gather equipment with whatever is very good. With the Overclocked engine. Seems nuts. I do actually just want that extra spell weave because I can get it. And I don't know. Yeah, I don't think the channeling runes is where we want to be. And then, yeah, we're going to go here, because I want that fight. Alright, so, mana manipulation. Among other things. I should be better at planning out, like, how I want to spend my mana this turn. But gating the Dork Squad out is just too much fun, so... that's what we're doing instead. We are going to use that this turn. So the only question is, like, do we want to creativity before or after? I think the answer is before. Well, it's not lethal, but I don't know if it's going to be lethal after either. Alright, and then the Goon Squad will finish it off. There's no point in playing those. That gets us treasures. If we can find some treasure generation, that would actually be very good. One of these cards can drop us treasures, so there's that. I think upgrading treasures here is worth it. Oh, what am I doing? I need to get this out. Shocking. Is that just going to kill you outright? It sure will. I should have copied whatever, but I wasn't thinking about it. I would care more, but I don't. What if you had even more weaken arcane make? Bonk you again. Yeah, we definitely just easily have this, because... and you just play again. And our friend takes it out. Gather equipment now. Yes, gather equipment. Okay, because Brittle Shield changed, which was the card that was on it, and got Cleansing Shield moves to common, so yeah. So brilliant idea. We can pretty consistently get tools. I don't know how much we care. We are trending towards upgrading most of our deck, so I don't know how much the Brilliant Idea matters. I think we just take the Overthink here, probably. Ironically. I also don't hate reroll, although, no, because we can't trip Arcane Feast consistently. If we could trip either of these two, but we're basically just would be fishing for a Golden Touch, and I don't think that's worth it, because I don't even know that Golden Touch would be good for us. And we're going to go this way. You can't have a Greedy Rune Chest. Yeah. This would be good against Bailator, but I don't like taking this, like, we don't have any sturdy, so like this would get rid of all our ability to carry shield between turns, and it would effectively give us -4 shield, like it would cancel out our shield gain. Yeah, it gives effectively -4 because it like replaces our outfit and it cancels out the other two we have, so like that seems very bad. So we're gonna take Shock Cloak. I don't hate having a little bit of extra max status. Brittle Shield still exists, but it now is entirely like a disc. Because Brittle Shield now gives you shield when you draw it, and if you have it in your hand at end of turn, you lose shield, so you like want to discard before end of turn. But because you don't get on draw effect when you create cards, that meant it effectively was just very, very bad as a card that you create. So it changed. Or so it's no longer on Gather Equipment. I should have put that first. Not that it matters, we're not taking any incoming damage. So the main trick here is just figuring out how to I am definitely copying this ultimatum. New fight, I presume. Yeah, this is Overthink Plus is kind of crazy. I think so. You can only play it once per fight. So, although admittedly at this point we are trying to one turn most fights, so I don't know how much that matters. Do I need mana here? I think I unfortunately do need to turn one of these into mana. Turn that one into mana. Let's do that. I'll guarantee a hit off of whatever. At that point, we can summon things. We just poison dart things, which is pretty funny. We have room for one summon. You don't have any mana in the draw pile. Main thing here is we needed that to pop so that we could creative outburst, deadly creativity up without missing. All right. Not that the weak matters on them, but may as well get that width because. I should have actually just used the evasion drawing card because, although like we don't care about the card, but I hate this starting turn with fatigue. But we're going to start to be super fatigued this turn. This is going to just kind of be a sucky turn. Yeah, I guess we'll upgrade it. And it's not cheaper because we start the turn forever. Because these are Evil Mist. Oh, sorry, no, this is not a brand new fight. These guys have been around since Crystal Valley has existed. They're not new in that sense. Yeah, the joke is that they're permanently hidden, they never attack, and then they start cursed, so you have to kind of whittle them down that way. Check for that. Problem is I need to get a card out of hand. Why wasn't what cheaper? Oh, it wasn't cheaper because of the fatigue that I started the turn with. amazing +1 mana each time. But that will let us play this, which does get us some. Aha! I laugh at your debuffs. I laugh less at your arcane, although we just don't have that many buffs, so it doesn't matter. Alright, get rid of that whenever. Let's King Blast that idiot. I think we're going to want to draw at least one card here. Alright, let's draw a card. Yeah, not really a card I was hoping to draw. Yeah, I think I'm just going to creativity here. I think it does enough damage that... A little bit of temporary powerful from these guys does actually end up mattering. Yeah, we're just going to get... This time we unfortunately do actually eat the debuff spam. But we are making our way through the fight. Ha! Nullify the Doom. Kit. God. Idiot. Because Doom is a buff, and Nullify blocks buffs, so... Starting Fatigue sucks. Fortunately, it's not Decay. Decay is obviously our worst nightmare. One of these is going to become mana. And that just blocked our wits, which we don't care about. We're going to try that hit. No luck. Absolutely no luck. There we go. Well, at least we'll do that so we don't have enough for next turn. Or across the background, make them look two different enemies. Yeah, that makes sense. But no, they're the same enemy. Yeah, this is definitely gonna be card draw. Okay. Once again, just like dealing with the issue of figuring out how to bounce off 0, how much I want to bounce off 0, all of that. I don't have a good way to get rid of the arcane, to get rid of the hidden this time, aside from just like brute forcing through it, which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. Each time the enemy dodges with hidden, their odds of dodging again go down. In theory, in practice, as we all know, it reminds it 90,000%. Hey, Vetrus, nice to see you. I'm used to seeing you, of course, in the Let's Try stream. All right, just checking if there's any other messages. It's the Torment Mana card, even good when you cut it sooner. It's calling stage. It's the thing about Recurring Torment you have to remember is Recurring Torment is effectively 20 plus mana if I need it. Recurring Torment is an obscene amount of mana. Like, even if I am rarely trying to actually leverage it, having the ability to Recurring Torment is just so good. Because I'm never forced to commit to it more than I want to. Especially because I do have some heal built in from, oh man, Investigate is so good if I can trip it. Hidden Focus is also insanely good though. But the problem with Hidden Focus is we're going to consistently be like accidentally popping out of Hidden. And Investigate is just so good. No, I'm just taking Investigate. We're going to upgrade it. I don't know how we get the hand space for Investigate, but... Boop. Okay. Bonk, bonk. Okay. Draw cards. Get a deadly creativity. Going to need to draw more cards. Oh, I should have used that. Well, did I have hand space? I didn't have hand space. That's my excuse. We're still not going to have hand space. You can get some hand space here by pitching that. And then we go and set this up. Aside from anything else, is going to be a Wits engine, and we'll be able to get Doom on it pretty quick. It is a little funny to me that I am in this point where, like, one of my big concerns is just being able to get the hand space to deploy my cards. Which is the downside of the pocket cards, is that they do eat. If you are, especially because we took the engine, which is, you know, giving us the minus hand size and is making it hard to clear them out. But let's see if I do 1, 2. I believe this should work the way I want it to. But we will get, yeah, that before we draw. Very happy to see a second one. All right, so right now that gets us, this is 4 mana. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. So yeah, this is 5 mana right now though. But just thinking through like how I have to sequence things. Problem is just like I have no hand space. Would be a worse issue if I wasn't on Innaventor. Yeah. I mean, everything's worse if you're not on Innaventor, am I right? So this will get us to our 5th debuff. And it'll get us some friendos. Because yeah, now that is 4 debuffs, and this will give us our 5th. So let's do that. Because we had to get 5, even though that means that we weren't bouncing off 0 there. And then this will give us 5 tool. No, that gives us so many tools. Yeah, arguably I should have gotten another creativity there, but I was worried that the mana wouldn't quite work out the way I wanted it to. As you can see here, completely reasonable number of tools. You could inkwell the inkwell. Yeah, you used to be able to inkwell the inkwell, so I don't know why they took that away from us. It was completely reasonable. Alright, and then we can do that. Play that new tool again. And we can go and do that for passable turn 1. Alright, we are going to actually get doomed here. Which you'll unsub if a friendo dies. Yeah, bad news. The friendo's dying is not really my choice in a lot of ways. Alright. This is going to be a little bit awkward. Yeah. Because just like, there's no way to get the hands up place in time. Because I want to save this until I'm ready to creativity. Pop. Although at this point, I don't know that it matters. I can probably creativity for lethal here. Oh yeah, I got ally life from Ados on purpose. Absolutely. Normally the threat here is that this guy would get White Flame, and that would be what would kill the idol. But for some reason, I'm not super concerned about that right now. I guess we just copy mana, because why not? And yeah, that'll give us lethal easily. Yeah, super lethal here. God, I love Innaventor. Saying Gather Equipment is better, but like, I am a sucker for Arcane Surge. I just like that powerful stacking too much. even if gather equipment is objectively the better option in this deck. I mean, it's free cards. It's free real estate. Upgrade that, upgrade the recurrent torment so it's even more mana. I don't really want to cut anything right now. There's an argument to be made for cutting the quick bullet Black Stand this one, but I think that I've gotten just so much value out of having them. I'm just gonna roll. I'm too lazy to think. Okay. Do you know what this map means? Do you know what this map means? I'll give you a hint. Actually, this is a fantastic map because we also get to force a turn to gunk. This is perfect. We can force 2 turn to gunks if we want to. Playing Magyar for the first time. This would be. Wait, you want me to do what? Yeah. Magyar has the regular version and the Absolute War Crimes version. Let's go. Need to get different debuffs out. That could help. Or it could not. That's still 3 debuffs, which is... yeah, there's 3 debuffs, it's still 4 tools, which is fine for 2 mana, I guess. Not the best, but we can work with this. Let's see, I can draw with this, which will put us to exactly 0 as well, which is important. And we can just... Now we've got all the debuffs we need. Start pulling you up. Having these treasures that we get off them be 0 mana is, of course, insane. Also, woo, powerful. Very important. That powerful matters. That powerful also matters. I want a deadly creativity. Drawing is very risky. So naturally I want to do it, but I think the play here is just a deadly creativity. Because it only wants one thing and it's disgusting. Can't quite kill that one. But we get close. And that'll get us any more treasures that it's holding. Yep. We're always going to get close here on... Oh man, that'll do it. I'll kill one of them at least. Do that first. Even more treasure. And now, hey, there's a little bit of mana for the lethal quick bolt. Alright, we are just going to reroll here to get turn to gunk. I really want that turn to gunk. Having access to the ability to transform things is going to be great if we get stuck in a longer fight against cruelty. I don't think we need a second turn to gunk. Then absolutely we're taking dig through muck. If you have watched any of my stuff, you should know that like I am always here for the dig through muck. We're just gonna see if we can get upgrade. Although at this point we are running out of things that are like super important to upgrade. Essence Set Plus is very good though. And we're gonna get dig through muck. If you're not familiar with dig through muck, I guess keep watching and everything will become clear. Or not. Like I like the card way more than it's justifiable. So. Really, watching me use it may not explain anything. Yeah. Yeah, couldn't quite draw everything, but that's fine. Alright. Cruelty CPU possible? No. It'll be the 2 autos that are currently active in this area, which are White Flame and Hunger. Alright, yeah, we're just gonna go do that. Alright, let's... Problem is this prevents us from having hand space, but... I guess I should have gotten some ally shield there just to be safe so that I don't end up losing a subscriber, but I'm sure it'll be fine. Everything's gone great so far for our little friends, right? Oh, it has more possible sprite color combinations. I didn't actually realize. I think we do this. Get extra card creation. You're gone. Alright. Which then means that now I can do this, which will give me perfectly enough mana to do this twice. Unfortunately, we are now unable to get those extra treasures because, yeah. But, that's fine. Oh, whoop. Temporarily at overhand size there. Get iced, idiot. The other thing is that Turn to Gunk does for us is it gives us a guaranteed source of healing. I have no clue how we're actually going to get the mana to play this. Not the mana, obviously we're getting mana here. How we're going to get the hand space to play that? I think the answer is that we're just not. It's just not going to matter. We're just winning too hard. You know how it is, sometimes you're just winning too hard. But actually, I can do this to heal. And it'll also give me plenty of damage. Anyway, I think obviously the extra treasures from this makes this fight even easier than it otherwise would be, but alright, quick thinking changed. It now makes things of our choice. I don't hate that, but we're here for dig through muck. Like I need dig through muck. It's gonna let us dig through muck. It is another card though that like we do not have the hand space for. Because we got the Turn to Gunk, I think we can afford to go here and take a Corrupted Font. And Corrupted Font also is just a very good card to have. Here's where I have to be careful with these white flames so that I don't, again, lose that subscriber. Although this will let me take care of most of it. Alright, I am going to, I think, hobble at least once. Yeah, because I kind of need the draw. Oh, but I don't want this AoE, whatever. That is 3 debuffs. It gets us some at least. Also, I actually thought it had miscounted, and then I remember that of course we get a bonus tool from hitting 0 mana from Innaventor. Do I want to go and play that? I think the answer is yes. Because I'm always here to just, you know, get cards. Get to value. What's that? I'm debating what I want to transform. Okay, yeah, the whatchamacallit is still in the dropout, so I will just transform. Hey, go, we're not going to draw it, it turns out. So, in that case, more debuffs. I need. Okay, I have enough spacing in for this. Treasures and tools. because it's a tool roll, even though it is a monster card, we can't get the unique Innaventor tools. So there are 3 unique Innaventor tools. There's the crystallized one, there's this one, and there's an epic that we haven't seen yet that is incredibly rare. Or incredibly epic, I guess. It is both, really, if we're being honest. Pop that and get that powerful. Unfortunately, can't really get good use out of this. I think I'm just going to play that and just accept that we're not going to get the Doom this turn, but I don't think it matters. Oh, the Divine one? Oh, I don't know what you're talking about. It's been long enough that I don't know what that was in reference to. Oh, look, it's trash. This is not the trash that we're super worried about, so. Rip. All of our cards are upgraded. That's kind of like why I didn't take the card to upgrade stuff, because, like, you get turns like this where everything's already upgraded, and at that point. That's unfortunate. Maybe we'll get draw out of that. That'll do for now. Oh, 4 crystallized gun. Stats for every card made. Oh, yeah, stats for every card made. You're right. There's 4. And then the last one, yeah, gives divinity and a bunch of other stuff. And yeah, the apparatus. I will show it after the run if I have not actually found it, which at this point seems likely. Thinking. I think I just do this to get the mana first. And then, yeah, we will have plenty of debuffs so we can get a lot of things, but not what I was looking for. Fortunately, the only thing we can upgrade here is the tools, which is not super exciting. I can get a little bit of draw out of this. That also gives us 3 hits. Or, sorry, it gives us all 6 hits because we do have 5 more powerful. I do also like... Oh, it's already poisoned, so we don't get more out of that. I don't hate Cleansing Shielding to stop being weak. And then... I think Hobble that. Sure, we're just going to keep our options up. That's kind of what I was hoping to see. Is there any mana in the draw pile? Yes, there's also 2 of those. So I think the play here is we're going to get a bunch of mana. We're going to do that. Rewarded for my decision making, because now these can go away. Remember Trinket? Why do I need to remember Trinket? The Trinket doesn't matter. Yeah, we're just gonna go thwonk thwonk. So we had that one rough. I think the roughest fight so far in the run, like the run's not over. Like Area 4 can always just ruin our entire day, but the roughest fight in the run so far has just been the fight in Area 1 against the Elite, where we had that really bad bleed turn. I think this was the last time in this run that we have been feeling particularly challenged. Yeah, I'll draw out of those. That'll freeze, and fortunately the freeze comes in last, but we do now win. Goodbye. Corrupted font, I think. And then we cut the distill elements. That seems fine. Taking away enemy evasion doesn't seem super valuable, but I think we upgrade this when we actually upgrade defensive field. So we're going to cut the distill elements and go and do that. Oh, beginning my turn. Because this would just... I think there is a chance that we do end up needing to save that mana. I think we have enough ways to manipulate our mana now that I'm fine doing that. And then, actually, I'm just going to upgrade it focus. With cruelty, I could see the curse becoming an issue. Not a major one, but an issue. Yeah. I could get 2 sets of this, but I am still unreasonably fond of that card, so instead, we're going to stack some powerful. I should have sequenced that better. I could have gotten more value, but we're going to be able to freeze stuff. Rip. Played the card that I wanted to do whatever to. Let's donk you. And now we can not quite eliminate you, but get you much closer to death. Oh no! Alright. That doesn't quite work for us. That takes us to 11, which is, again, not quite a useful number. And we're just going to take the fatigue. We just didn't have a good way around it. I'm fine with just taking the L here on the I'm getting value out of stuff. All right, there we go. You'll die to that. We do not have a way to get as many debuffs as we want, ever. Let me just take some damage here. Make some hand space that way. Then we have just enough space name for this. There's a 0 mana shield from the backpack. 0 mana shield, the card itself changed and no longer makes sense in the backpack, so that's why. But yeah, the backpack had to change to account for that. But it can now cleanse, which is, you know, also quite valuable. It didn't just get nerfed. Alright. Alright, this can get me more debuffs. If I need them, I should have remembered that. Would Essence Sap trigger 0 mana effects? Yes, if I hit 0 mana off of the Essence Sap, it will. Probably should have just gotten another creativity there, but... that's probably fine on mana. And as I don't think my concern right now. Obviously, it's very important to get rid of our charged cards. That's the concern right now. Goodbye. We're technically taking a little bit of damage here. Now we're not. And, I mean, we're not here to not get tools. I mean, I was really hoping we would get apparatus there just because, like, it would be utterly useless to us. Route and eat your heart out. And just for good measure, I'm here to stack some powerful. Goodbye. Mind tap is very good. I think I just take the mind tap. Hunter's Focus is also good, but I think we just take the mind tap. And then we'll take event. Hide from the scouts. No. No. Yeah, none of that's particularly valuable, and I still don't like spending rerolls here, so. That technically could be better than stuff, but I don't think so. Alright. These Dorkums. Oh, I haven't explicitly mentioned it, but just so we're clear, the run will be ending once I finish the this run. Send back to message. Oh, absolutely, yeah. And then let's do that to hit 0. I guess we do those again. Like I still have that threat that I can't let the things die. So. And the white flame here means that them dying is always a possibility that is just kind of unavoidable. Let's do that first in case we get... No, it's fine. I'm pretty happy overall with how this shakes out. You're at 4 debuffs, so this would take you to 5 debuffs. I just have to get space in hand to make that work. Which I think I just do that. And he's basically my whole hand. Hey, we got at least some mana, which is what I was hoping to see. Because, of course, the mana means that I can afford to get down to 0 here. Or, more liberally phrased, it means that I don't have to use this on that on mana. I could do this. Words are difficult. You... Oh, no, you are still the one that we're going to do damage to because of... I think I have to copy mana here. BRB just... At this point, it just doesn't matter anymore. Nothing matters at this point. You're just weaning too hard. At least in this fight, nothing matters. Later fights, Area 4, again, like, I have had my ass handed to me by Area 4 too many times to ever really feel too comfortable there. Although we are fighting Primal and not, like, Eternal, so I'm not as worried as I could be. Arcane comes first. Yeah, it is a little unfortunate. Alright. It said Recurring Torment, just like very, very good because it lets me get free value or free mana. I think I'm fine just not getting all the tools here. I think I copy... Depends on how greedy I am. I'm just going to copy that. +1 mana. Hey, +5 mana. We're just going to go ahead and send you to the Ice Age. I don't particularly want to deal with these guys waking up immediately, so that's why I am not killing them. And then we can cleanse off our self-inflicted debuffs. That seems like an okay place to end the turn. Crazy so much. Yeah, well, look. The Snailmen, we're getting revenge on the Snailmen, I guess is what I would say. Let's do that before we pop it, because it is its buffs, but maybe drop. I would say I feel pretty good about our odds of not dealing with crazy Snailmen today. Because their bleed is... it doesn't go great against our nonsense. Somehow. I think we finally bring out the boys. No, I kind of just need to go draw here. Do I? Yes. As much as I want to bring out the boys, I do have to just draw some cards. And yeah, there's an example of the whole getting mana thing. I'm not worried about this guy potentially getting a turn because we are going to play this eventually, and that will freeze him and his buddy. Do we just go ahead and creativity this guy out of existence? I think so. Let's start getting the bleed procs on both of them. Well, bleed procs on the one surviving one, I guess. We can get some sturdy, you know, just for fun. It's not like any of that matters. I'd say Doomed is an accurate descriptor, and now we can bring in the buddy squad. Just, you know, because we can. Bringing the buddy squad was not like the correct play, but it was the funny play. And buddy squad gets the finish. Got him. Alright. Pilfering Shell seems good. Trying if there's any reason not to take Pilfering Shell, and I think the answer is no, we are just taking the card drop. Okay, so this is the fight that scares me. Not immensely, but it does worry me a bit. Okay. So, unfortunately, I think our best method for getting to 0 mana... Well, no, because we get Introspection. Because we block get us there... I think we just block first, because that'll get us them at 0 cost. And now we get to do this, which will also get us one more draw at 0 cost, but they're now fatigued. Crucially, that means that's now online. It's only... Oh no, that'll get us to 5 debuffs. Although we have to get hand space. Which, as we've seen, is a challenge. Yeah, all the things I would do here to get hand space, so they don't help. Like that. And that was the opposite of helping us get more hand space. This is the problem with running mostly cards that generate more cards than mostly non-mana cards. Oh. Sequence that wrong. The good news is we're not taking any actual damage here. Like, I didn't even bother setting up the evades, because, like... Nice try, idiot. Unfortunately, all of our draw just went away. Except for this one. Oh, I should have done this first. Right. No. It's unfortunate, but that's what that's for. I probably shouldn't have wasted that there, so I'm not taking that much damage here. But... Alright, we didn't get more trash cards this turn, which is good. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. That's what I'm always saying. Well, depending on the deck, I sometimes try and say that pretty quietly where you can't hear me. This deck I feel pretty good. We're only at 3 debuffs though. I've already blown all my trinkets. Okay. Thinking through my options here. I think we are just using this for low value. That's only going to give me 4 trinkets. That's fine. We had enough hand space for that. Now we can do this, which is 4 trinkets, whatchamacallits. We copy that. I think that's our best source of mana. Okay, I think we have enough debuffs for that to be true. Yeah. Still needs 1 more space for that. Always happy to see a freeze, especially because I think this is the fatigue turn. The fatigue and trash turn. Alright. Oh no, he gets 1 more powerful. We need more Bayalators in this world. We do not. And we're soon going to have 1 pure Bayalator in this world. I can play this. It's a question, do I want to do that? I guess the other question is, do I have a reason not to? I think the answer is I'm playing this because I want to do that, and I want to be able to redraw it. We can get rid of that. Arguably, I should have gotten rid of the Charred Hobble first, because the Charred Hobble doesn't replace itself immediately. I just have to spend mana to make it go in. And the weak is obviously not super relevant here. It's just not enough. I don't think the boys would survive, unfortunately. Oh. Yeah, can't quite get lethal here. That's it, 4 health. We can do that at least 1 more time. Sure. Oh, love to see it. Three, 7, 2. We're not quite. Oh, but we have 2 of them now. Goodbye. Oh, we got the crit. It does have Berserks. We are going to have to survive its mighty incoming attack here. But I think we have just enough health to... Yeah, we made it. Okay. Alright. ADH is probably the pickup. It's just too good not to take. At this point, we are so into the Overclock engine, we can't possibly replace it. I'm just spinning a reroll here just because, like, at this point, as much as I don't like rerolling items, we are out of other things to reroll. Oh no, we're going to take Max Frost because that's going to be the one that's going to matter against Red. If we have to let Red take a turn, we want that. ADH. Focus upgrade. I think at this point the Overthink is actually our worst card. Alright, right, Destruction's up first. Which is a Rude card. A Rude fight. Alright, we're going to start with this while I have the mana for it. Or not while I have the shield for it, because we're going to lose shield here. From various things. Or health, I guess. Most important thing here is obviously getting rid of the Frenzy. Which is now done. Oh, we did actually lose Recoverable there. I may not have done that if I'd realized we were going to lose Recoverable, but on the other hand, unnecessary sacrifice. Giving Red first turn we're filling him. Yeah, absolutely. It's not what you want to be doing. If we don't freeze, we're gonna actually we're probably gonna want to spill regardless. Dread is a fight? Yeah, absolutely. It's one of the fights of all time, I might even say. That's 3 debuffs. Which means we get 4 tools out of that, which I'm just going to be happy with that. Absolutely doing that at least once. I'm going to do that, but we don't quite have the hand space for it. And as usual, our cheapest card uses up our hand, does not help us free up hand space. Last cards are not going to help either. Thinking. I think there's no way that we don't Deadly Creativity here. I think that's just got to be what happens. And at that point, I think we sacrifice... oh, this is a little awkward. But I think, because we want to sequence this in a way that we don't do whatever. You're going to do an obnoxious trash card here, which I don't love. But I didn't really have a way around it, so... Now I have enough to draw 3, but not to... Oh, I guess I can do that, and then now I have enough to do a copy. Which, I'm just going to copy Ultimatum. Get a couple cleanses out. Can't cleanse it off our entire self, but it seems like an okay place to end the turn. We have exactly enough shield calculated. And we get to do Length of Madness, which is always nice. That is less nice. We're going to upgrade that this turn. Right, that is 4 debuffs, so we'll go to 5 with that. Getting rid of this would be nice. I just think I would rather get rid of these. So that's what we're saving it for. Love Smidgy, yeah. And he is not going to this time. Yeah, let's just go ahead and play that. Because then we can get hand space for that. that is going to take too much health from us. Well, that's fine. And then we will take that in preparation. Again, this awkward phase where like we just have no ways to get clear hand space. It's mostly give us treasures. I think that's fine. It's like this deals more damage to us than it does to the opponent. So we're just gonna do that. Love to see that. Alright. Fortunately, I don't think there's any way we can stack this up to be lethal, and it does get invincible once we trip that, so that's just going to be a problem. Get as many tools as we can, just to trip that one thing. I have to be a little careful here because I don't want it to get, I don't want to trip that one thing. Or is it difficult? I don't want it to get invincible before I get to play Deadly Creativity. Hey, we just got the crit. Nice. Exactly what we were hoping to see. I am pretty sure we can hit Mini Limb Strike at this point. Rapid Withering is also very good. Rapid Withering requires less thinking. And yeah, I think against the trash in the last fight. It lets us get cards out of hand, which has kind of been a problem. I'm considering cutting the Mind Tap at the Pilfering Shell just because, like, finding hand space has been an issue. Let's upgrade that because we can. The reason to cut the Mind Tap would be so we can consistently get mana off the redraw. I think that's actually a reasonable justification. Oh, but if you're a Mindbend card, you're right. I'm so used to ignoring that card. I'm so used to this fight. You just take that fight. You just take MLS because MLS is just so busted that my brain just does not bother spending any time thinking about other options. All right. I may as well play this just to draw out all of these because they're not going to do anything this fight anyway, or not this fight, this turn anyway. Yeah, unfortunately, we don't have a way around the invincible. I say as though there is one. Could just play this. Yeah, let's play that. And I don't think I actually want to get rid of any cards right now, so we're just gonna do this. Gunk that. Oh, I should have used these first. I think this one I'm kind of committed to not using them this turn. It's kind of what I want to see. Oh, this will give me what I need. It got dummies. Not that it matters a ton because we weren't getting frozen this turn, but I don't know why I'm putting all these resources into this turn when I can't get anything out, but I don't know, it's a compulsion, I guess. Hopefully that would get the spell wave, and we weren't going to keep the mana anyway. I think we just save the other ones. I think we do it just one start nation with all of our mana. Alright, Fortress is a nuisance. Yeah, that's an unfortunate hand. Aspect of Dread, more like Aspect of Dread. Wow, you are, you know, full points for trying, I guess. Yeah. Dispelling the spores. Yeah, that would technically, I guess, be the thing to do, but that we were doing, but that's not super valuable, so. Are we just cleaving striking at this point? Honestly, I think we are. Yeah, that's not as much damage as I was kind of hoping, but it's not bad. Are we at 5? We are only. We can get to 5. 5 debuffs. I say, and then like again, how am I getting to a hand space for it? Let's get some health back. I honestly might get rid of the pocket shield here because it is eating up hand space that I don't know that we want to spend on it. Yeah, I think that's the play. God, there's just never enough hand space, apparently. Oh, that is... made a mistake there. That is a temporary copy that I have left. Oh, that actually did lose me life. I should have been more careful. Oh well. I think at this point, I'm just going for all of that. Yeah, not quite enough frost because the amount of frosting at this point is just too high. This is the downside of having frozen in the last turn. I probably shouldn't have. Oh, never mind. Everything's fine. This is why you dig through the muck. Lamau. I will happily take a second one. And we just end the turn here and take our small amount of purity. I don't know why it always gives it to the turn that they set up to do mean things to me, but I'm unamused. Also unamused by both of these. Worse cards have happened. Let's see what we can find. No, that's not what I was hoping to see. Guess we're playing both of them. Yeah, they just would have gotten rid of them, but Probably shouldn't have copied things yet. Should have waited a little bit to figure out if there was anything else I was going to want to copy. I think I'm doing this and just getting rid of stuff real quick to make hand space. And I think this is absolutely going to be our marksman card. Yeah. No, honestly, I think we just play out the others. Not quite everything I wanted, but that was pretty close. Oh, and there's robot strike for the win. Well, not the win yet, but take some luck for value. And by value, I mean hoping to get some shield. I don't know that getting shield would even matter, but the principle of the thing. There we go. Ta-da! Nice amount of shield to end with until, you know, 600 away. Baneful Ray is okay. So, Arcane Weakness changed. It no longer doubles damage once. It increases Arcane damage, detonation damage by 4 per rank. Takes 6 damage. Yeah, look, it's the principle of the thing. You're doomed or they're doomed. I mean, that's a lot of area 4 overall. I think Conquest is often the same way. But the Dread has a tendency to snowball pretty hard. I don't hate having Icy Haunt as just like an option, but you know, Brain Freeze is very good. The advantage of Brain Freeze, right, is it's a card that we can get out of our hand, which has been an issue. I think we're just going to reroll here, looking for, I don't know. Oh, that. You like giving enemies a fight? Yeah, that's fair. I think at this point the accelerator is not necessary. And I'm just going to go. Thinking is hard. We don't need to sleep. Sleep is for the weak. Now this thing would have also just demolished Conquest. We're going to super curse ourselves. That's just how this is going to go. Yeah, because we already have the freeze from this. Not really what I was hoping to see. Weather in the run, yeah, those really good cards. Yeah, the thing is, like with weather, I mean, this is a weather card, but I took a bunch of events, which is the reason this run has only taken 2 hours. I could do that, but I don't think we need to right now. I think we just play these out and do that. Copy what? I don't know. I can do at least one of those. And then do we just draw? Being honest, I should get rid of the Arcane Surge, but I refuse to be honest. So we can gunk this, which I think is fine. We are going to still Withering, but I think I am going to go and just super cleanse myself here. Punished for not holding whatever, but that's fine. This will give us so much junk. Well, I'm pulling more of this run. No, Zabo, I actually mentioned that earlier, but no, this is the only run I'm doing today. I may do another run tomorrow. We will see. I haven't decided yet. This was fun, so probably, but you never know. Get iced, dummy. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, this is like where the Arcane Surge is really showing its weakness. We're just like not doing anything here. But I like the card too much to stop running it for some silly reason, like because it's not good. I was thinking like, can we afford to waste a shock? And I realized just how shocked that thing is. The other equipment is also like hard to say, but it the it's hard to say if the gather equipment is actually good here or not, but I think it has enough multi-purpose value. Might live stream sometime. It might be fun to watch me display 20 billion times. Look. Playing correctly is overrated or something. I think I'm just drawing cards. I'm doing that. Oh man, our friend is back. And yeah, 25 mana. Like Bravery is just nuts. It is just not a reasonable card, really. Like, we have frozen this thing once, and we are already getting completely nutso amounts of mana. Once again, just like in this position where all of our cards take up space. Playing badly is the meta. Playing badly, like, the meta is the... You know, the meta is the term that refers to the total of everything everyone is playing. So I think for almost every game, if you're actually being honest, the meta for every game is playing badly. Because that's what most people are doing. Let's be honest here. Also, I was making hand gestures there as though any of you can see me. But I'm pretty sure you can't. You know, I can't be certain. Run Ascendant Merly run? Oh yeah, Ascendant Merly's nuts. Finally out of shock. But we can get more. I shouldn't have done that. I'm about to create a bunch more cards, but alright. I do also appreciate that this Berserk means that we aren't possible. We just straight up cannot overkill it. Or I mean, we can't deal with it popping in an inopportune time. It just won't. Pop. There are some tools. So use up some of this rock, but that's fine. And yeah, go ahead and draw a card. Sure. Just go and gunk that. What I should do here is creativity. Especially because, like, I'm now at so much lifesteal that, like, it just doesn't matter. Goodbye. Kind of happy to see that this turn. You have cameras, don't worry. Yeah, well, look. I'm pretty sure you do. But I have not much to look at anyway, so I'd say it's a waste of a camera. We finally found the powerful stacking. Work on taking away at least some of those buffs. Let's go ahead and cleanse ourselves and gain a little bit of shield. Yeah, only 11 men out of that here, but that's okay. Okay, there. Divinity. Interesting first phase, yeah. Yeah, we were doing reasonable things. I think we go ahead and copy that. It's debatable, but that's what I decided to do. This is definitely a turn where we are looking at using a bunch of cleaving strikes. Yeah, that seems okay. And also one of these. I have 10 permapack tactics, yeah. I mean, that's basically just 10 permanent powerful with the change, right? No. Pack tactics no longer stacks. It's just you either have it or you don't. I think it would just be like effectively permanent plus 3 powerful, which is nothing at this point in the game. Sorry, I got temporarily distracted by trying to remember exactly how pack tactics works now. And then by trying to count the cards in my hand, which is difficult. Counting is like math. Pop. Do that. Get shocked. Oh yeah, you can go away. Hey, I didn't even realize that that was the end, but that'll do. That's a run. I will post that over in the beta share your run. All right, so if I do stream tomorrow, it'll be earlier in the day. And then I may stream on Monday also, probably same time that today's stream was. We will see. I don't like planning, so I decided this one this morning. So if I do ones on the other days. So I will do other characters. Probably still just going to keep doing S3 because I am lazy. But yeah. Definitely wasn't walking. Yep. The fun thing with yeah, that's a fascinating. Yes, I've been typing since I was a wee little child. Anyway, so that is why I like Innaventor, because Innaventor you don't need a plan, really. You just need the ability to hit 0 and then hit 0 again. And admittedly, that run was pretty carried by that's a very run without the Overclock engine, because the Overclock engine generates so much mana on so many cards. Like, it makes the dig through much so much better. It makes the gather equipment so much better. It makes the defensive field so much better. It did create some problems early on, but which is part where I had said at the beginning, I was considering not taking the Overclock engine, because Overclock engine tends to take over the run, which Overclock engine runs are just built different, literally. But yeah, fun times. Thanks for hanging out. That's going to be it for this stream. I will see you guys next time, whenever that ends up being.